Alrighty. Today's topic 9.1, graphing exponential functions. Use the calculator. Let's see if I can zoom this in for them and then zoom it out for you. Alright. Use the calculator to determine the approximate value of each expression to the nearest hundredth. So in your calculator, go ahead and put in 4 to the power of 1.7, and you get what? 10.56. That is the nearest hundredth. Okay? All right, so let's put the rest of these in. 10 to the power of negative 0.5. Enter. What do we get? 0.32. Very good. All right, parentheses. 2 divided by 3, parentheses to the power of negative 1.2. Ooh, what are we going to do there? 1.63. Very good. And then we have, I need to zoom out a little bit because I can't see anything I'm doing. All right, now you can't see it. All right, then I got 4 parentheses 3 inside the parentheses to the power of 0.7 close, and that is what? 8.63. 8.63. Okay? 0. All right. All right, I'm going to say here, nearest hundredth. Okay, so you need to round everything to the nearest hundredth. Let's put this in. Y equals, and we've got 3 to the power of x. And you're going to hit graph. And even though it looks like it's touching that line, if I was to zoom in, it does not touch it.
Oh my God, it just
do you see how it's so close? But it's not really touching the line, is it? Okay, so let's go to second and table. And let's see, negative 2 is what? Nearest hundredth. 1. Nearest hundredth. What's negative 1? 0.33. 0.33. And what about 0? 1. 0 is at 1. 1 is at 3. And 2 is at 9. Okay, so we're going to fill out our table. We're going to come over and graph. 0 and 1, 1 and 3, 2 and 9. And then you're going to get ever so close, but not quite touch your x-axis. And you're just going to run that along there. And I know my line ain't very straight, but it's about as good as it's going to get from me. Okay? All right, next. We will go to, everybody done? Almost. There's always one in every group, isn't there? Yeah.
My line has a curve in it.
Your line has a curve in it. I hope it does.
Okay, I got it now.
All right, let's go back to y equals. Let's put parentheses around 1 divided by 3 parentheses, and we want that to the power of x. Ooh, I hit the wrong button. Ooh, Miss Blois. I want that to the power of x. And I'm going to hit graph.
I'm zooming.
Look at that pretty thing.
Not as pretty as me.
Well, you know. Okay, I'm going to go to second and table. And I've got negative 2 is at what?
9.
Okay, and negative 1 is at what?
3.
And 0 is at?
1.
And 1 is at?
3.
And 2 is at? Ooh, you see.
It went backwards.
It's
the opposite of 3
It's
to the
very,
power
very
of
opposite
And-
of plus what?
And wouldn't that make sense? Because this is what?
Whole
Greater
number.
than 1. So it's rising from left to right. This is less than 1 but greater than 0. So it's decreasing from left to right. Remember us talking about that yesterday?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'm glad you do. You guys are getting awful mouthy out there. You little. Ooh, see, there's more mouth.
Ian, you need to be quiet.
Ian, I didn't know. Now I'm going to make it, and I got to turn it sideways to make it be able to go as close to that without touching it.
Oh, actually.
Okay. There's my beautiful.
Bless you.
Okay.
You're welcome.
So, y'all done with that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's flip the page. Now these two things are going to do some interesting things to it. Okay?
It's gonna be cool.
Let's see. Let's go back to y equals. I'm going to reset my calculator so it won't zoom. Okay.
Because I forgot I.
And I'm going to put in 3 to the power of x minus 8. Uh-oh, can't do it like that, can I? What happened?
You forgot to.
I forgot to go over. Very good. So I've got to do power of x, arrow out, then do minus 8, and hit the graph.
Oh my God! It actually.
It's never gonna go below -8.
That's correct. That is correct. And why does it not go below the x-axis on the other ones? Because instead of an 8, what do you have?
The zeros.
A 0. And x, the x-axis is it where y is 0. Very good.
I is smart.
Very good. So we're seeing some patterns, aren't we?
Yeah.
All right. So let's hit second and table. And let's go to -2. And I've got what?
-7.89.
-1 is
-7.67.
0,
7.
5, 1, 2.
1.
Okay. And we're going to graph this now. Hey, come on, guys. 2 and 1. And 2, 1. What am I doing? 2 and 1. 1 and -5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0, -7. And then I'm going to come and do right here. And then right here. And away I go.
Bless you.
And away I go. Okay.
Every gonna pitch it at this time. Except for.
Okay. Let's see what happens here. Now I get 3 to the power of x minus 1.
Minus bun.
Minus 1 equals 3. 1,006. It does everything. Did you type it wrong, Ian?
That's what I got whenever I entered it in. Oh yeah, it's power.
Second.
Nothing.
It's x take away 1.
I know. I got it under here. I got it under here. I'm gonna do the same equation without the minus 1. And I'm gonna see what it looks like. It does. It makes it move. It makes it move.
Would that be 0.03?
So if I went down here, what Ian's saying is if he did 3 to the power of x instead of x minus 1, what is the difference?
It moves to the right.
Ah. So the curve moves to the right one, doesn't it? Okay, interesting, don't you think? Don't you think the curve moves to the right one? All right, so what are we going to have here in our table?
0.04.
Negative 2 is 0.04. Negative 1 is
0.11.
0.
133.
1,
1.0.
2.
0.
And I could do the next one even, right? I could do 3 and 9. That will fit on here.
3, 9.
All right, so here I go.
So 1 and 1, 2 and 3.
There you go.
I have my YouTube stuck in my head, but I can't listen to music. I have something set. I have my YouTube stuck in my head.
All right, there it is.
That's what I got too.
So that's all I'm giving you on graphing exponential functions. You'll have a worksheet on that, and have a wonderful day.